I just take them out there, Colonel. Stone Cold Milton, son of a carpenter, Mary does the rest. I am Milton, yes, son of a carpenter, Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to make parables. And I'm also doing a little genetic carpentry. I also do a little graphic art here. You can find my work at a lot of these websites, like ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com or www.christcomplex2, number 2 to the digit 2, christcomplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia. 20,000 examples of my work as a graphic artist that have just me there. Oh, there's Daffodilia. Check it out, download, print it out, just like you print out your family's photos. That's 4x6 print. Everything you see on my chest in these videos that aren't DVD labels, those are paper stuff. Everything you see on my chest over recent times are 4x6 prints, and you can find them in those 20,000. Download and print them out. And remember to check and post in 424-229-4140. You're making a video of America's hijacked lifelines. Not one Flight 93 check in 9 years of asking. No certified mail about the 93 checks, about the Osama rumor, about the Tommy parables, nothing. About any of my imagery, any of my son of a carpenter Mary stuff, like this. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, 424-229-4140. You got the timestamp on the phone, you got the number dial. And when it doesn't sync up with the call log videos I put on youtube.com/DNFD series or your own call logs, you can check for yourself. When that doesn't happen, yeah, we've got phone game. Yeah, I think it has something to do with those who have placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. And now they got the comic relief of the Russian buffoon Trump waving the Russian flag in our White House. I don't support either of those. If you want great leaders, if we want great leaders, we got to put a spotlight on what's wrong. You can't reach me to tell me who I should vote for, what cause I should support, and you get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal. Try to leave a message, I sure don't get it. You don't show up, yes, on those caller ID, call logs, call records. When you get that, when you're a businessman, with countless other customers, you gauge livelihood. Most importantly, it's your hijack lifeline. And yeah, the business of politics, that's how they place someone into Hussein, the highest office in the world, right after 9/11. That's how they got the buffoon Trump and whoever they plan to place next. We the people must be the reporters, get the truth out about our hijack lifelines. Make that 5-minute video, whatever you get when you don't get me, post it. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, 1,000 more. And yeah, you can certify your mail if you want. 4260 Grant Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. But make a video of that mail first, it's going to be solo. Each FedEx, UPS, any private carrier, not one bit of mail in 9 years of asking. Now, let me get on to my sugar check and Sarge. He's in the colonel's office. And the colonel says, I hear you lost another one. And Sarge says, well, technically I didn't lose him. He's, in the hospital. He'll be back as soon as he can. And the colonel says, well, maybe you shouldn't, take those hikes in the pouring rain. No, I didn't switch it. And Sarge says, well, they're not going to fight the wars with just the sun shining and the birds are singing and the flowers are blooming, the butterflies. They're not going to do it that way. And the colonel says, well, that's 4 you've lost. Tell me, what's the real reason we keep losing them? And he says, well, they're bad mouth and stone cold. Oh, let me give you some of my facts. They're bad mouth and stone cold, and I just take them out there. Stone Cold Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary. He does the rest. That lightning bolt comes down. And it doesn't strike any of the other men who aren't bad-mouthing Stone Cold. And the colonel says, okay. Well, do you have Melton's latest? And so I said, oh yeah, he's got March out. His graphic art. Yeah, 20,000 you can find at any of those sites on 20,000 images. On those 5s or the other imagery, most of the other imagery there, I didn't look at all of it. 213. Like daffodilia.blogspot.com, DAFFODILIA, and ChristComplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia. Yeah, both of those are my portfolio websites, as well as youtube.com/MeltonForImagery. So check out, follow the links, and check out my work. You're going to find something you like. Print it out. And yeah, Christ Complex links. .blogspot.com. I don't think the light's good enough to read the Soacam and all of that. But you're going to find my older YouTubes with my meaner stuff. Attention getting stuff. No, not one comment about them as well. And of course, lately I'm using Tommy for my attention getting. Off the wall stuff, that no-armed Chinese fellow of the unseen business of the street. Check out my work. Try to call me up to tell me what you think about it, and yes, see, the devil's stealing your call. Oh, I think Hussein is out of office now. Come see me in person to be in this imagery. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. You know that's what runs Trump and Obama. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil, and when you see someone other than me, my changing eyes in this imagery, we started to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Come show me in person. Tell me about in person the best place to build that immaculate house to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Yes, you got to do that in person. That religious censorship, and that's what that was with the Hussein being placed in the highest office in the world right after 9/11. We got attacked from the outside by the Husseins, then we got attacked from the inside with politically correct. Make that be whatever you get when you don't get me, and come see me in person. Let's get started building a better world. I thought that's what those helmets were for. They, lightning rods, aren't they? Oh, only if you're bad.